Hi, okay. My video for YNR for today and a little bit on Monday. Alright. I already warned you this may be long, so don't tell me I didn't tell you. Alright. A couple days ago in Soapland, which is maybe Thursday of last week, I told you guys that the relationship between Michelle Stafford Phyllis and Jeremy Stark, sorry, I don't know actor's name for that one, was a little fishy to me because he had something on her because he saved her from being too drunk. Now, I said this in a previous video, okay? Alright, so now, today, maybe yesterday, definitely today, we see what's happening here. Okay, so Jeremy is using, or Phyllis is using Jeremy, trying to trap Diane into something. What that something is, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I knew it was fishy from the go. Alright, now, on to today, Tuesday. So you don't think it's going to be, it may or may not be good. Depends on if they want to build from the storyline or if they just want to do basically nothing to where you're not a cliffhanger yet because it's not Friday. So Tuesday is a toss up. Well, this Tuesday was good. Okay. First of all, we have the continuing friendship or whatever of Jeremy and Phyllis. And now we have added Jack and Diane got engaged. Now, I told you in a previous video that it was up in the air, sort of, if they were going to get engaged because I had seen spoilers and I know not to trust them, but I said maybe they might not get married. Well, it turns out she said yes, but then I also said, coinciding with that Diane's life is in danger, but I don't know exactly what that means and how it's going to play out. I said all that. I still don't know, but I'm betting Jeremy Stark is going to have something to do with it, and I'm hoping not Phyllis because, okay, assuming that they don't do what soaps do sometimes and have somebody engaged and don't get married for a couple of months, like months and months to plan the wedding. Okay, the more Jack is involved with Diane and the deeper the relationship gets, the more it's going to hurt him when and if something happens to Diane. And if Phyllis is involved, that's going to tear his heart out. Okay, that's just plain history, people. Jack and Phyllis have been together forever, on and off, and whatever. And people are saying that Jack and Phyllis are in game, and everybody knows that. So imagine if Phyllis is involved with hurting Jack in the most painful way you can hurt somebody. Just imagine the fallout. Okay, talk about fallout on a smaller scale. All right. Number one, we have Jack and Diane telling Kyle and Summer they're engaged. And more Kyle because he's his kid. Okay? But let's talk about how messed up the dynamic is between the two people. Okay. Physicality. Jack Peter Bergman is kind of tall. But have you seen Michael Miller? That dude is tall. Okay, so you have a shorter guy talking to a taller guy, and the taller guy is younger and saying, I love your mom, and we're not out of our minds, we're in love with each other, yada, yada, yada. Basically, trying to sell the relationship to your own kid. I got a problem with that. Problem number one. Problem number two, you got a person that's smaller than you trying to fight with you. Okay, not an even fight. And besides which, and then you go into age. Michael Miller is what? Maybe he looks 30. I know Peter Bergman is over 60. So you got a dad talking to his son half his age and trying to defend himself. Why? Why don't you just say, son, here's the deal. I love your mother and we're going to get married, like it or not. And it's my life. That's what happens in most families. All right, getting off that. I'm sorry, it's kind of like teeing me off. But anyway, all right. So then, from last week, and I also said this relationship or this interaction was kind of fishy too, although I didn't know what, and I couldn't tell you exactly what the fallout was going to be. Okay, I can tell you what it's going to be now. All right. So, Zalika Silver, Audra Childs, and Brittany Starpy, Elena are in the coffee shop. They just happen to be together, or Zalika Silver, Audra finds and plucks her out and says, oh, hi, trying to be friendly, right? Saying, well, I don't know. I wouldn't trust the relationship between Nate and Victoria. And, Elena, being Elena, is saying, well, I don't know. I'm not really suspicious. They're just working together. So then, okay, cut to. And my reaction was, why are you getting involved in somebody else's relationship? Why are you talking about, oh, you better watch out for your man? I said that before. Older video. Look it up. Okay. This, Elena, yesterday, finally, this woman sees the light after 3 to 6 months. Says to Nate, okay, I'm not sure about your relationship with Victoria. I'm not sure you guys are just working together. Are you sure I don't have anything to worry about? Nate says, no problem. Okay, ex-Nay. No. Okay, you're lying through your teeth, and I don't believe you. And that little bit of humility and whatever you had, I don't buy it because today, okay, 2 things. Number 1, the sexual tension that they're building between Victoria and Nate, you can cut with a knife. And everything they say has undertones and sexual innuendos. And you want to talk about double entendre? Yeah. Okay. I am past the point. If you guys are going to get these people together, get them together or leave me alone. And never bring it up again. The writers and the whatever are getting on my last nerve. Either get them together or tear them apart. And never talk about the subject again. I can't take it anymore. They should just do it in the fucking business room and be done with it. Alright, what was the other one? Oh, Phyllis and Tracy E. Bregman. Lauren? Okay. Backstory if you don't know. If you do know, I'm sorry. Alright? These people, 2 women, have been friends for years. Meaning they can read each other like a book. Phyllis is too damn happy, and Lauren is saying, what's up with you? And Michelle Stafford, Phyllis, is trying to play it off, but it ain't working. Lauren is not buying what you're selling, sweetheart. I wasn't buying it when you put it down either. Tell the truth. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but tell them you're involved with something. Yeah, you are. Don't go, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Although, I have to say, Michelle Stafford, as an actress and everything else, okay, actress, great, 10.0. Wardrobe, fantastic, 10.0. Everything A plus, okay, even hair. But I'm saying, you may be a good actress, but I don't believe your story. I think it's jinked up. And I'm telling you, somebody's gonna suss you out. That's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for all subscribers. Thank you for views. I know I get a little bit whatever sometimes, but I really appreciate it. And bye.